it's Greg at Vanguard Motor Sales. Today I'd like to welcome you to the showroom. We're going to be looking at a 1972 Chevelle. It's blue, it's got racing stripes on it. This is a hot car. If you've caught us on eBay and you're looking for the pricing on our cars, go to our website at vanguardmotorsales.com. All the prices for our cars are there on our website, and it's also the reserve price on eBay, so it's the exact same price. Or you can just call Tom at 248-974-9513. He'd love to talk to you about the cars. Here at Vanguard, we've got over 30,000 square feet of indoor storage and over 120 muscle cars for sale. We buy about 35 cars a month, so the inventory changes quite often. If you like us on Facebook, you'll get a notification the minute we buy a car. It's one of the first things we do when we buy a car. We post it on Facebook to let everybody know. We actually sell a lot of cars that way. Also, like us on or make us one of your favorites on your computer too, because you need to check us out often. We've always got something cool going on here. One of the things that people always ask is, where do you get all these cool muscle cars? Well, we get them from customers like you. People call us when they've got cars for sale, when they want to trade cars, and also when they find cars for sale. If you've got a friend who has a car for sale and it's a high quality muscle car, give us a call with that phone number, and if I buy that car, we'll pay you $200. We encourage you to come visit us here at Vanguard. If you're from out of town, fly into Detroit Metro Airport, call Tom at 248-974-9513. We can send somebody down to the airport, pick you up. It's only about a 20-minute ride. We're right here in Plymouth, Michigan, and you can come out and check out all these cars. After buying thousands of cars and talking to thousands of people about them buying cars, we've developed 7 deadliest mistakes to buying a muscle car online at ClassicCarBuyingSecrets.com. You can go to our website and check it out and download it free. Check it out, it's some good information. All right, we're out here with the beautiful Chevelle now. I love the paint on this thing. I love the silver stripes. Hey, if you're catching us on YouTube, go to our website at VanguardMotorsales.com. We're gonna put this car up on the lift. We're gonna take about 100 pictures of the car. We take pictures of the underneath side, we take pictures of the interior, the motor, the wheel wells, the trunk. We'll show you everything you need to see so you can make a good decision on your muscle car investment. So come on up, let's take a close look at this beautiful car. Start right up front here. Beautiful bezels on the headlights, beautiful front bumper. They've painted the little accents here in the grill all blue. That is a clear coat. You can barely feel those stripes on there. They're buried in the clear coat. And take a look at that blue paint. Now it's got a lot of popping metallic in it, and if you guys know paint, you know you've got to have some skill to spray some metallic. You got to get it on there even, you got to get it on there straight, and this thing is straight and even, guys. The body work on it is near flawless. It's straight as an arrow. The body gaps look great. Some cool Foose wheels on it, some BFG tires. The wheel lip moldings are gorgeous. The stainless around the windshield looks good. Take a look at this. Beautiful. Nice and clean. You can see they took the latch out when they painted it. They took all the rubber off when they painted it. Looks like fairly new rubber on the door here also. Grab some keys, we'll get in the trunk. Quarter is nice and straight. That paint is just as smooth as can be. The back bumper is in good shape. It looks like it's probably the original bumper. It's cleaned up real nice. It's got a little bit of discoloration to it, but it's still shining up real nice. In the trunk here, we've got a fuel cell in the trunk. That's where the fuel goes. Got a big old amp, it looks like a couple of amps, and a subwoofer. Got a nice car cover for the car. They've painted the underside of the trunk. It looks like the rubber here is new. And again, the stripes are buried in there. Look down the side of this baby, straight as an arrow. Look how nice the door fits, how nice and flush that is. The gap is beautiful. The lips look beautiful. It operates real nice and neat. And at Vanguard Motor Sales, we're not consignment dealers. We spend the time, we check these babies out before we lay out our money, and then when we get them back here to the shop, the guys have got a 130-point inspection sheet they go through. So when you call Tom at 248-974-9513, he can answer any question about this car. If you need an additional picture, you want a close-up of anything, call Tom. We'll get the pictures right out to you. Let's look at the interior. Take a look at the door panel, real sharp, and look right there. It's got a piston for the door lock, that's cool. Hey, we got good looking handles. Carpet's beautiful, it's got some cool pedals on it. It's got a B&M shifter on it. Good looking seats. Got a fire extinguisher in there, painted up to match the car. Good looking back seat. Headliner looks good, even the dome light's working. Got all aftermarket gauges on the dash. The dash pad is beautiful. Got a nice wood steering wheel there. This baby is all ready to go. We're underneath the 72 now. As you can see, they cut a little hole out for the sump for that tank in the trunk. We've got all the, got a Holley pump on it, your fuel filter here. We've got brand new shocks, it looks like. We've got a 10-bolt rear end. It's got about a 410 gear in it, 411. We just rolled it over. It's definitely posi. As you can see, new brake lines. They've got real nice looking battery cable running from the top, from the battery in the trunk all the way up front. And as you can see, everything's painted up under here real nice. It says V-Force on the mufflers. The car sounds tough as can be. My rockers all look real nice. The frame's in beautiful shape, and it's been painted. The floorboards have all been painted. Now it looks like a patch was put in here. We've got a drive shaft loop here. Working our way forward here. Now the driver's side floorboard is a flat piece of steel, and this is some thick steel, guys. This is solid as a rock. I can't push up on it at all. It's had an aftermarket cross member put in it for the 700 R4 Trans. That's a 4-speed automatic. As you can see, the bushings up here have been replaced. The control arms have been painted. It's got disc brakes up front. Everything is real nice and tight under here, real nice and clean. The front frame horns all look nice and straight. Doesn't look like the car was ever in an accident. The core support is a thing that always rots out on the cars. This thing looks like it's brand new and it's been painted body color. It's a beautiful car underneath. And of course the guys always go through the steering to make sure everything's good and solid. Do we take a look at the brakes? We do have drum brakes on the back. And one of the things that we do here at Vanguard is we pull all those drum brakes apart and inspect the installation of the shoes and the shoes to make sure everything was put together right and that you've got good brakes on the car. Well, let's look at these wheels and tires. We spent some money on these babies. Chip Foose, baby. These things are probably $350 a piece. Really hot looking rims. And of course we've got BFGs wrapping them. These are G-Force TAs. We got 225, 45, 17s. One of the things that I always do is I try to sneak inside here and feel around to make sure that this is good solid metal on the front fenders, and this one is. Take a look at the bottom of the rocker here. I can see all my spot welds here. And one of the reasons I look for the spot welds is to know that this doesn't have a bunch of filler in it. That is solid metal right there. Of course, we've got same good looking Foose wheels on the back. These were probably even more, they're bigger. We've got 275 40/18s in the back. Look at that wheel well. Beautiful. The wheel lips look great. Bottom sides of the quarters are beautiful. Nice hollow sound there. It's one nice thin piece of metal. It's a beautiful car inside and out, guys. Let's lower it down and take a look at that small block making all that power. All right, the only thing we can find wrong with the body on this is the rocker right here has got one tiny little dent in it. It's pushed in maybe a 1/4 of an inch. Actually, it's probably more like 1/8 of an inch. Can't tell you what happened there. The paint's, there's a couple tiny little cracks there. I don't see that being an issue whatsoever. It's a beautiful car. This rocker is solid as a rock. Let's take a look at that small block. All right, we got a 355 small block here with dual quads on it. Really cool bird catcher here on it. Chromed out radiator core support top here. They've painted the inner fenders to match. The MSD box, take a look at that. They even painted it blue to match. This car is a blast to drive. It's rated at 400 horse when it was built. Got MSD wires, got the MSD distributor and blaster coil. It's got headers on it. Got chrome pulleys, electric fan, trans cooler up front here. It's got a billet aluminum catch can for the radiator. This baby's all ready to go, and this is a line lock. It's controlled inside there on the shifter, I believe. So if you want to lock up those front tires and do a little burnout, no problem. You're all set and ready to go. Looks like aluminum heads on here also. I believe they're dart heads. It's got a chrome timing chain cover. Of course, it's a aluminum intake. It's an Edelbrock. And let me look at those carburetors. Yeah, they're Edelbrock carburetors also. Got electric choke on them. This baby is all ready to go. This is one cool hot rod here, guys. So give us a call. Take a look at the paint underneath the hood also. So give us a call at 248-974-9513 and let Vanguard Motor Sales put this dream in your driveway. Take his Chevelle for a ride. This little small block 400 is making some power. We got the tacks working here, the voltage gauge, the oil pressure, water temp. We got fuel pressure down here. We got the fuel gauge. I believe the line lock is right here on the shifter. This B&M shifter's cool. We've got our fire extinguisher here for an emergency. Car's driving nice, stopping nice, going nice and straight, real easy to drive. I'm gonna make a U-turn here real quick, show you that the turning radius, got a great turning radius, nobody's messed with the steering. Do a little speed shot here. Here we go. It's got a great sound to it also. I love the exhaust sound on the car. And at Vanguard Motor Sales, we're shipping experts. We can ship this baby anywhere in the world. Just give us a call at 248-974-9513. Tom answers his phone 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Oh, these switches on the dash. One of them's for the electric fan and one of them's for the electric fuel pump. And we've got this aftermarket radio here. It's got some big speakers in the back and there's some amps in the back. It does make noise, but I'd rather listen to the exhaust. And there is no better place to buy a muscle car than the Motor City. We're right outside the Motor City here in Plymouth, Michigan. Here's our hot rod shop. at 15100 Keel Street in Plymouth, Michigan. So give us a call and let Vanguard Motor Sales put your dream in your driveway.